All right, here we go. TK Kirkland, welcome back.
The great Vlad. It's always a pleasure, man.
The great TK, man. Always a pleasure.
Yes, it's a
Always
pleasure.
a pleasure.
First, let me say thank you for coming to my comedy show at Caroline's in New York City. It was an honor to see you there, for you to witness it for yourself.
Oh yeah, no, it was an honor to be invited.
Yes, sir. It was a packed house. It was off the chain. So I'm really glad that you saw the kind of love that you helped me get in the community over the years, because everything helps.
Oh man, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. Every time you've come on, there's always been a big response, and it's created that whole TK Kirkland effect, is what I call it.
Yes.
Where to this day, if you go into the comments on YouTube for any VladTV videos, there are multiple TK Kirklands taking credit for whatever's happening in that particular video.
That's crazy. And I want to thank everybody for showing me the love. They have no idea. That's a beautiful thing.
Well, let's go ahead and get into it. It's been a few months since we spoke last time.
Yes.
And since that time, Tekashi has been released from prison.
Yes.
He dropped a new song that's now fighting for the #1 space.
Yes.
And we were all wondering, hey, look, can this guy come back? And are people going to accept him after all the snitching? I mean, the actual audio got released from the court. The paperwork is there. And lo and behold, he's on top of the charts.
Yes, he is. And what that tells you is that his fans are not street people. It's young kids and Latinos and beautiful women. They're not in the streets. They don't know, they don't care nothing about the code and all that type of stuff. People just living their life. And I started following him, right? Because believe it or not, I find the motherfucker entertaining. I ain't gonna lie. He is truly entertaining. Somebody gonna crack him over his damn head, but now you can't get to him because he got federal protection.
Right, because remember, I guess the little white girl living next door to him realized that it was him, and she went on Instagram Live, and next thing you know, police swooped in, and 7 police cars swooped in and got him relocated in like 30 minutes.
Wow, that is insane. And with the kind of money he has, he shouldn't be in the community anywhere with other people that can see you. That was dumb.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's supposed to be behind a gated fence.
Right, and I guess he moved to a different house, and they found out where that house was also. So.
Wow. But wasn't one of the rules that he's supposed to stay on social media?
I guess not.
Yeah, I guess not.
But all over social media right now.
All over social media. And let me ask you a question. Why is he picking with Snoop?
Well, I think Snoop started picking on him initially. Snoop started calling him a snitch, and saying don't support rats and everything else like that.
Right.
And Snoop, being the big figure that he is, apparently caught Tekashi's attention. So now Tekashi started firing back.
Okay, now it makes sense, because I thought it was the other way around.
No, I think Snoop was the one that originally started it. He was like in people's comments and just talking about don't support rats and don't support snitches and so forth.
Right. And it just goes to show you, from Donald Trump down to whoever, that there's no moral conduct like when we was growing up as children, when that really meant something, right? Those type of things meant something. This generation is the type of people that would take a picture with a murderer. You could be on TV and shot 9 people yesterday and walk down the street, and people will literally say, "Can I have a picture with you?" The moral conduct of a society is out the window. And I said this before.
Yeah. I mean, if Tekashi was walking down the street, 99.9% of people would want to take a selfie with him.
Damn sure will. And won't even bring up you a snitch.
Yeah. And I remember Godfrey, I was speaking to him while Tekashi was still locked up. And Godfrey's like, well, when he gets out, he's going to have to talk about being a snitch in his raps. And that's pretty much what he did. I mean, he can't do gangster lyrics anymore. That's a rap.
No, he has to do snitch shit, don't he?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm a snitch.
I'ma
a
tell
snitch.
on you.
But tell on your ass. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Yeah, take you to class because I'm a snitch. Snitch, tell me a secret. Ha, tell him. You shouldn't have told me. I'm going to tell everyone. Yeah, he's a snitch. He's a snitch.
That's what he did. I just think it's all clever. It goes, see, you've been through this from the Michael Jacksons to the Prince to Eminem to 50 Cent. Most people had a co-signer, right? The Jackson 5 had Diana Ross.
Initially.
Snoop Dogg had Dr. Dre. Eminem had Dr. Dre and Snoop. 50 Cent had Dr. Dre and Eminem, right? 6ix9ine ain't have nobody. He just blew up because of the publicity, the negative publicity has. But his music is pretty good. I can see if he was horrible, right? He's not horrible.
I'm not personally a fan of his music.
I'm not a
but then
fan,
again,
but listen to what I'm saying. It's not horrible. It's not the kind of stuff that we will listen to, like the Jay-Z's and all that kind of stuff. But I listened to one of the songs. I said, okay, all right. I think he got a little something. But he's a character, like how Snoop Dogg to me was a character growing up, and that helped him with record sales because he really looked like a Doberman Pinscher.
Doberman Pinscher.
Yeah, Doberman Pinscher. I would fucking say the word. But he looked like that. So I don't know who 6ix9ine looks like, but he's a character with the blonde hair, the colors, and all that. And he got a lot of kids following him. So,
Well, initially, he did get a cosign. There is this rapper named Trippie Redd.
okay.
Who was blowing up at the time. I mean, he's still a fairly hot rapper, but at the time he was blowing up. And
Okay.
he put Tekashi in one of his songs. They did a song together.
Okay.
And that song went big. And then Tekashi started beefing with him right afterwards. Something
Wow.
happened and so forth. But I think if it wasn't for Trippie Redd putting him on initially, we may not have, Tekashi may not have happened.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know I'm not into the rap like I used to be. So whoever that other person is, I don't know. But if that's what you're saying, so basically that was his co-signer.
Initially.